Well, that escalated quickly. Welcome to the program, Dan and the Danettes, Dan Patrick Show. I tuned in. I didn't expect too much last night. I thought, all right, I got a bad Bears team on the road against the Patriots. Probably not going to have a lot of scoring here. And then all of a sudden, we had some drama. Coming into last night, there was a lot of drama around who was going to be starting for the Patriots. And you know, they invested in Mac Jones, first-round draft pick. He was a Pro Bowl alternate last year. They made the playoffs. But then he gets injured. Bailey Zappi comes in. Patriots win 2 in a row, granted against the Browns and the Lions, but they did win, and he played pretty well. So then you have Mac Jones struggling a little bit, gets benched. The crowd, the home crowd loved it. Big ovation there. And Zappi comes in, led him to a couple of scores, and then that was pretty much it. And I don't know if it's officially a quarterback controversy. Bill Belichick would never say that or acknowledge that. But he's going to be talking to the media this morning, and he's going to have to answer the following question. Who's your quarterback against the Jets? Because normally he's going to go, we're on to the Jets. Yeah, we're on to the Jets too, Coach. Who gets first-team reps in practice, Coach? But the remainder of the season sets up to be pretty interesting here when you start to factor this in. Here is the Patriots head coach if he has a platoon system as they move forward.
Do you see a situation where you might go one quarterback one week and one the next and have kind of a platoon situation? Or are you going to start one quarterback each week?
Yeah. No, I don't see that.
Okay. He was also asked about playing 2 quarterbacks.
At what point in the week did these guys know at the beginning of the week that this was the plan all week long, or like how did it work out with reps at practice?
We went through the week.
So they were aware of the situation that they were going to split reps?
We went through the week of practice. Mac was inactive last week.
Okay, it sounds like it was a plan. Then both quarterbacks were aware of what was going on. Here's Mac Jones, the Patriots quarterback, on if he knew the plan.
Coach Belichick, had a really good plan for us, and obviously that's kind of internal stuff, but I understood the plan and what was going to happen, and obviously wish we got off to a better start, and I played a little bit better, but I'll have a chance to, practice and get back into my routine.
Okay, you get pulled before halftime. Even the Mannings on the Manning cast were like, that's pretty early here. And this is Mac Jones coming back. I didn't know if Bailey Zappi was going to start. I thought, okay, maybe he's earned the right. Plus, you got Mac Jones coming back from a tender ankle. Here is Bailey Zappi if he knew there was going to be a platoon system.
Did you know that both quarterbacks were going to play tonight?
I prepared like I have every other week. And if that decision was made for me to go in, then I was going to go out there and, do the best for my team.
That's a veteran. That's the Patriot way right there. Hey, we asked you a question. Oh, you didn't really answer it. You just told us that you were just getting prepared, whatever happened. That doesn't sound like, I knew that there was a really good chance that I was going to be playing. Or you could have said, that's why I was preparing to play all week long, because I thought there's a chance that Coach would be using 2 quarterbacks there. Yes, Marv.
I feel like everyone that plays for the Patriots, they look like Kyler Murray when he was looking at his dad when he was on the show. Like, hey, can you tell us about the 2 quarterback plan? No.
We'll talk to Tom Curran, who covers the Patriots. He'll join us coming up a little bit. Ross Tucker, our good buddy from CBS, will stop by as well. So we have that story. Lost in all of this is the Bears actually played pretty well. The Bears scored 23 unanswered points to beat the Patriots. And you start to look at these games, and this is why I don't gamble. If I would have said to you, the Patriots are going to lose big at home, and the Bears are going to score points, and they're going to go over. The over-under is going to be over, and the Bears winning. You run for 243 yards. And Justin Fields, I don't know if it's fair to try to assess how good he is. And it's difficult to do this when you have these quarterbacks taken in the top 10. They go to bad teams. And I still don't know how good Trevor Lawrence is. Davis Mills might be the best quarterback right now out of this draft. if you look at the numbers, I don't know about Zach Wilson. I've watched. There are times when I go, he's got a couple of guys who can bail him out. But for the most part, Justin Fields, I don't know if he sees himself as a Lamar Jackson type, and he might, because it feels like he's a more dangerous runner than he is a passer right now. But in fairness to him, they do have a running attack. They don't have a lot of weapons there as far as passing. But if you're in New England and you're at home and you don't beat the Bears, I don't care Steve Grogan might be 75 years of age, and he could probably have guided the team to a victory there.
I like that reference.
Thank you, Tom.
Nicely done.
Yes, thank you. In case you're wondering, Bill Belichick winning percentage with Tom Brady is 774. Winning percentage without anyone else at starting quarterback, 471.
Woo! Ow! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! This is the stat of the day!
Stat of the day brought to you by Panini America, the official trading cards of the Dan Patrick Show. All right, Seton O'Connor.
All right, this one's a little narrow, but relevant.
And so are we.
How many starting quarterbacks do the Patriots currently have?
0.
1, 2, or 0?
It feels like 0 right now. I don't know how healthy Mac Jones is, and I don't know what that would be like if you're in your home ballpark and the crowd is going crazy for your replacement. So I don't know how that has to crush you. And then they have this shot of Bailey Zappi singing along with the Fountains of Wayne. Stacy's mom has got it going on.
That's a good sign, I think.
Yeah, it's playing on the loudspeaker there, and he's just kind of on the sidelines singing along with it.
The catchy song.
It is. It is. Yes, Todd.
I'll take that over my quarterback looking like a deer in the headlights, seeing ghosts or something, and like, oh my God, I hope they don't play me.
Okay. All right. So do the Patriots have 1, 2, or 0 quarterbacks?
You're on the record as 0.
Until Belichick says, this is my starting quarterback, then I don't know if you have a starting quarterback. Feels like both can be starting quarterbacks.
You think they're both good enough to be starting quarterbacks?
Yes. I said this 2 weeks ago that I wouldn't be surprised if Bailey Zappi would beat out Mac Jones for this. And that doesn't mean he's a starting quarterback. He might be the best of the quarterbacks that they have right there. All right. What else do we have poll question-wise there, Seton?
Well, I'm formulating a... here's one. Here's one. Right. Who would you buy stock in right now? This is off of last night's game. Mac Jones, Bailey Zappi, Justin Fields.
I'd buy stock in Justin Fields.
Really?
Yeah. Fields like he has more of an upside.
More upside.
You know, the Patriots drafted Mac Jones, and let's go back to when the draft was happening, leading up to the draft. Oh, could the Niners take Mac Jones? He's the most NFL ready. All right, maybe he was, maybe he is. He did have a very good rookie season, made the Pro Bowl, and then you started to hear a little bit of this, Mac Jones is feeling his oats here, asking why this, why that. Now, I could see that 2 different ways, like you're questioning Belichick, or, hey, I want to understand this better, then I'm asking these questions. Then all of a sudden you start to hear, all right, maybe there's some in-house sentiment for Bailey Zappi. And here we are. Justin Fields, though, I'd like to see if they get better offensively. They do have a good running game, but I'd like to see if he's an NFL passer. And by that, I mean, can you complete 65% of your passes? That's usually what you find now. Used to be if you completed, over 50% or 60%, you're like, wow, all right, you're an accurate passer. Steve Young ruined all that. Didn't Steve Young he completed 70% of his passes, and he was a good runner there.
Not fair.
But I like Justin Fields. I just want him to get rid of the football. Avoid some hits, get rid of the football. And I don't play the position, but I listen to the people who did play the position, and Eli and Peyton were both, get rid of the football. This happens when you're young, when you're inexperienced, and you think you can make a play. Some of the greatest quarterbacks in history, no, I can't make a play, throw it in the dirt.